Have you ever wondered how the magnificent Golden Gate Bridge came into existence? The seed of this colossal achievement was planted by none other than the chief engineer Joseph Strauss. His vision to span the treacherous Golden Gate Strait with a bridge was no small feat. The strait, a turbulent passage between San Francisco Bay and the Pacific Ocean, posed a formidable challenge. Yet Strauss was not deterred. He knew the journey wouldn't be easy, grappling with not only the unforgiving natural elements but also significant financial constraints. His audacious plan required an investment equivalent to roughly $1.6 billion today. But the promise of connecting the counties of San Francisco and Marine was too great to ignore. The engineering complexities were another beast altogether. The blueprint called for innovative engineering solutions, meticulous planning, and the coordination of thousands of workers. Despite these daunting odds, the stage was set for one of the most ambitious construction projects of the 20th century. The first step in constructing the Golden Gate Bridge was creating a firm foundation. This process began with the excavation of anchorages on both sides of the strait. These anchorages, massive concrete and steel structures embedded deep into the earth, were designed to support the colossal weight of the bridge's suspension cables. Once the anchorages were secure, the next phase was the construction of the bridge towers. These enormous concrete and steel giants were designed to withstand the test of time and the relentless forces of nature. Rising 746 feet above the water, they were built to endure the region's strong winds, seismic forces, and relentless ocean currents. These towers, the backbone of the bridge, were not only functional but also architectural marvels in their own right, adding to the bridge's iconic silhouette. They were the first visible signs of the bridge's impending rise. With the towers standing tall, it was time to bring the bridge to life. Suspended over the treacherous waters, the main cables were the lifeline of the Golden Gate Bridge. These weren't just any cables, they were colossal, made up of thousands of individual wires, each contributing to the overall strength and resilience of the structure. Imagine a delicate ballet of engineering where each wire was carefully draped over the towering support structures, reaching from one side of the strait to the other. The cables were anchored into the bedrock, providing a solid foundation that would stand against the test of time and nature. But the task didn't end there. Each cable had to be secured and tightened, a process demanding precision and meticulous attention to detail. The cables had to bear the weight of the bridge deck, a feat that required the perfect balance of tension and flexibility. And so, with the main cables in place, the iconic silhouette of the Golden Gate Bridge began emerging from the mist. The cables were in place and the bridge was starting to take shape. The bridge was more than just a pair of towers and a set of cables, it needed a roadway. Once the cables were secure, the colossal task of assembling the bridge's steel truss sections began. These sections, engineered to form the roadway and support structure, were the backbone of this leviathan that would span the sea. The process was painstakingly precise, requiring a symphony of cranes, pulleys, and sheer human grit. Each truss, a marvel of steel engineering, was carefully hoisted into position, suspended in the air before being securely connected to the network of cables. This assembly formed a metallic ribbon, gradually unfurling across the strait, each section bringing the two sides of the Golden Gate closer. The process was slow, but with each passing day the bridge's form became clearer, its iconic silhouette emerging against the backdrop of the Pacific Ocean. Now, the iconic silhouette of the Golden Gate Bridge was fully visible. The finishing touches were all that remained to complete this monumental project. The final stages of construction required as much precision and meticulous planning as the initial phases. The roadway needed paving, safety features such as guardrails and lighting had to be installed, and rigorous testing was imperative to ensure the bridge's structural integrity and safety. Each step was crucial. The paving of the roadway was not merely a matter of laying asphalt, it was about creating a surface that could withstand constant traffic and the harsh weather conditions of the Golden Gate Strait. The installation of safety features, including the guardrails and lighting, was essential not only for the security of the users of the bridge but also for the ships passing below. This period was not without its trials. Adverse weather conditions posed significant challenges. The loss of several workers during construction was a tragic reminder of the risks involved in such a massive undertaking. Despite all odds, the Golden Gate Bridge was completed ahead of schedule and under budget, standing as a testament to human ingenuity.